men were stabbed amid Black Friday shopping chaos at Macy's in central New York. Syracuse police confirmed to local media outlets that the stabbings happened around 4:15 p.m. at Destiny USA Shopping and Entertainment Complex. Police and the mall's management say the dispute began at a Macy's store, but it's not immediately clear what sparked the bloody confrontation. Share this article. Share officers found one man stabbed in the abdomen and another man in the back. Both men are in their 20s and were taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Photos by Syracuse.com and WSYR-TV show a portion of Macy's and another store's entrance taped off. Destiny USA's management says in a statement the bloodshed was an isolated incident that's absolutely unacceptable. They say the stabbing strengthens our resolve to remain vigilant. At least 10 officers in addition to mall security were at the scene, where a witness said a man appeared to have run down the escalator from Macy's to Paxson. Paskin clothing store also had paper towels covering blood on the floor, while Macy's was evacuated during the melee. The news comes as Black Friday chaos swept across the world. A 21-year-old black man was killed by police in a mall in Alabama yesterday. Police have since admitted he was not the gunman they were responding to after shots rang out in River Chase Galleria Mall. They have since added that the real gunman is still on the loose. Emantic Fitzgerald Bradford Jr., the son of a Birmingham cop and a combat engineer in the U.S. Army, was shot dead by officers responding to reports of an active shooter at the River Chase Galleria on Thanksgiving Day. An 18-year-old boy was shot twice after getting into a fight with the gunman, and a nearby 12-year-old girl was also injured when struck by a stray bullet. On Friday evening, Hoover Police Department revealed new evidence showing that Bradford may have been involved in an altercation with the 18-year-old and at least one other individual. He likely did not fire the rounds that injured the victims. Investigators now believe that several people were involved in the original fight, which broke out at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, and it's unclear whether Bradford was attempting to break up the altercation or if he was involved from the beginning. Police says Bradford was fleeing the scene while brandishing a handgun when he was shot and killed by a uniformed Hoover police officer. Bradford was pronounced dead at the scene at 10:11 p.m. The officer involved has been placed on administrative leave. Hoover police say the evidence, which came from witness statements and crime scene technicians, means that the real gunman is still at large. A weapon was later recovered from inside the mall Santa's Village. Footage taken from inside the mall showed Bradford's body lying in a pool of blood moments after he was shot dead by police. The video, filmed from within the Foot Action store, also captured people frantically shouting for customers to leave the premises, where Bradford's body was positioned on its side. "Everybody out," one person can be heard yelling. Another shouts, "Let's go. Everybody out of the store." Bradford's devastated stepmother, Cynthia Kanayabru Bradford, hopes to clear her son's name, writing that she was sick of all the lies going around. To her LOOSE, sick, a mom and dad was a terrible thang, sick, but to lose an innocent child is beyond words. "My heart is so heavy right now." Rip Edge. Bradford, known to friends and family as E.J., was a graduate of Holy Family Cristo Rey Catholic High School in Birmingham and enlisted in the U.S. U.S. Army. His old teacher Carl Dean told the Hoover Sunday. Dean said he didn't believe that Bradford was capable of shooting a teen in the mall. He was a super sweet, funny, kind and good-hearted young man who never had a bad word to say to anyone, Dean said. When I saw this morning that he was allegedly involved in causing the tragedy at the mall last night, I was shocked and in disbelief as well as heartbroken that this young man is no longer with us. Witnesses told WBRC in Alabama that the shooting happened between Penny and Foot Action near the food court. Cops say a fight broke out between multiple people, which escalated quickly. Hoover Police Captain Greg Rector said, during the fight, one of the males produced a handgun and shot the other male twice in the torso. That individual, a 21-year-old male from Hueytown, was pronounced dead on the scene. Both victims were taken to hospitals and are expected to survive. The 12-year-old girl, named by family as Molly Davis, was shot once and was reported to be alert and talking by WBRC Friday afternoon. Julie Moore Bennett, the mother of Molly, posted on social media that her daughter, who was shopping with family, didn't immediately realize the pain in her back was from a bullet. She was hurting a lot, but very brave and positive as always, The Washington Post reports she wrote after visiting her in hospital. The 18-year-old has not been named. By 6 a.m. the mall back reopened for Black Friday shopping. The shooting sparked horror and panic among the crowds of bargain hunters who had flocked to the mall after Thanksgiving dinner to snap up discounts. They took to social media in confusion to describe hearing shots in the mall. It was unclear at first if it was an intended mass shooter. Photos and videos of the mass panic caused by the shooting were shared on social media. One Twitter user said, "I'm in the parking lot of the River Chase Galleria in Alabama, where a shooting just happened. I'm so shaky right now. I'm sorry if I don't make any sense. The suspect is dead. My prayers go out to those injured." Mall staff later tweeted, "We are devastated by the incident that happened tonight in our shopping center. We are working closely with the Hoover Police Department and are grateful for their swift action to contain the situation. While there is no current danger to our community, the shopping center will remain closed until further notice." Hoover Police Chief Nick Durza said on Thursday night they heard the gunfire, they engaged the subject, and they took out the threat.